This is a little bit itchy. Well, it's finally that time of year. Yes, it's nearly autumn. My favorite season of all time because it's just, well, the best one. Whichever one you call it, whether it be fall or autumn, it's just amazing. And if you disagree, well, you can go straight fuck yourself because you're wrong. And I know the autumnal equinox is a few days away, but I figured we could start the autumnal fest right here on my channel with the 5 reasons to love autumn. So let's get straight to the point. Number 5. Fashion. Fall fashion is by far the best fashion. And sure, you can make the argument that summer fashion's so much better because it's sexier, showing more skin, it's drapier, it's breezy, it's cute, it's trendy, it's hip, it's Coachella, whatever. And fall fashion is probably every fashion designer, fashionista, fashion person's favorite season. And that's because it involves a lot of clothes. Let's just put it simply. It involves a lot of clothes, but not too much clothes. Like, the problem with winter fashion is that you're always covering yourself up, so you can't see all the cool layers, the cool different things that you're wearing, and what you're pairing with it. You are covering it up with a giant jacket because it's freezing outside. And sure, there are cute things that you could do in winter, but there are so many more things to do in fall. Like, I am just so excited to wear a few things that I have in my closet right now that I've prepped for fall. Like the sweater, like it was too hot over the summer to even remotely touch a sweater, but I have it on right now and I'm kind of sweating bullets, but that's okay because it's adorable and I really enjoy this sweater. I don't really know what the letters are for, but I'm okay with it because it's cute. There's so many different choices you have to make when you have fall fashion. And the best part is it's not too hot and it's not too cold. So you can decide whether things buttoned up, unbuttoned, zipped up, unzipped, however you want to wear it. It is your choice because you can make that decision in fall. The weather doesn't make that choice for you. Number 4. Autumnal food. Every basic bitch in the world lives for the pumpkin spice latte. I mean, I did a whole video on being a basic bitch, and pretty much every basic bitch's favorite season is fall because of that alone. Pretty much just the pumpkin spice thing and sweaters, those 2 things alone are the heart of basic bitchery. And don't think that that's the only thing I'm gonna say about it, like, ooh, it's pumpkin spice and that's the only thing that's great about fall. No, no. Autumn has some of the best food because it's that heartwarming food, that kind of comfort food begins now. You start thinking about Thanksgiving dinners and all the crock pot recipes and all these things that just warm the soul. Kind of think of mom's dinners. Granted, my mom was a terrible cook, but it does bring me to the crock pot. She was good at throwing shit in the crock pot and somehow making it edible. And then there's picking apples. And then you get to eat those apples. It is the apple harvest, at least here in Michigan. I don't know about the rest of the world, but here in Michigan, we take picking apples very seriously. Every year, we go to the apple orchard and pick a shit ton of apples off the tree, and then we basically bake them into pies. Or we turn them into cider and then eat them with donuts. Delicious donuts. There's nothing better in autumn than sitting there with a nice cold glass of cider and a great, delicious, warm donut. It is the best combo in the world. And then you go pick out a pumpkin, and then you pick a couple apples off the tree, and then that's pretty much it. That's the entire thing. I mean, you can see a haunted house maybe, haunted hayride. There's all these different kinds of things, at least here. I mean, if you don't have that, I'm so sorry, because that is a tradition in my life that I must carry on because it is by far my favorite. Number 3. As I said before, it's not too hot and it's not too cold, and it usually sticks between somewhere in the 50s and 60s. It's not snowing yet, it's not winter yet, so that makes it great. It's not like ridiculously hot anymore where you're sweating bullets, and you get to wear all the cute clothes, so the weather's fantastic. You don't have to sit there and worry about all the bullshit of winter and summer. It is the perfect in-between, and it's not as rainy usually as spring, so you don't have to worry about the rain. Your plans are not ruined, and you can go outside and have a nice jog. You can go out with a dog, you can play with the family, you can go apple orchard picking, you can go everywhere and not worry about it. Number 2, it's my birthday. My birthday is in October, so I always get excited when autumn comes because I know it's my birthday. And everyone should be happy that it's my birthday. Even if your birthday is not in autumn, you should be excited because it's my birthday. That's really all I gotta say about that. And finally, the obvious number one. It's fucking Halloween, guys. Halloween is the best holiday in the fucking world. I mean, some genius came up with the idea of bringing two of the greatest things in the world, costumes and candy, together. They're like, you know what we should do? We should dress up our children in little ghoulish costumes, make it horrific, just bloody the fuck out of them, and then sugar them up. And as you can tell, I enjoy a good costume, I enjoy dressing up, and I enjoy all the excitement that comes with Halloween. I love the colors, I love everything that has to do with Halloween. The kind of creepy factor, the horror movies, the gore, the beauty, the fun aspect of makeup and clothes all together, wrapped into this beautiful little costume. And you get to show it off to the world and scare the fuck out of little kids. That's the best part. And then, of course, there's candy. I mean, fuck. Have you had candy? If you haven't, I'm sorry. It's delicious. You should try it. Well, I hope you guys are as excited for autumn as I am. And if you are, put it in the comments below. What are some of the autumnal traditions that you do with your family and friends? Because I know soon we have the feast equinox coming up, and that's gonna be great. That's when the autumnal equinox comes. I just gorge on pumpkin and apple spiced foods, so look forward to that. And don't forget, you can stalk me on all my social media, which is in the description below. So until next time, my little pumpkins,